Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome back, baby. It's episode 2 of my dogs. It's episode 2 of my official podcast, Crunch Time with Kurt, hosted by nobody else but Curtis Worsham. Now, y'all, I got a wide range of topics, you know what I'm saying, that we gonna get at today. First up, we got uh, Michigan basketball highlights. I mean, not highlights, but like topics and stuff that we gonna go over. Then we're gonna talk about the Lakers. We're gonna talk about my exclusive interviews with my UPrep guys, Malcolm Kane, Sam Washington. Shout out to y'all boys for taking time to do that. Then we got Mikey Williams dropping 77 points in a real game. 77. I don't think y'all understand how big that is. 77 points, bro. Now LaMelo dropped 92 back when he was at Chino Hills, but Mikey Williams just dropped 77, bro. That's tough. And if you watch the highlights, it looked like they weren't really playing. We gonna get into all that, bro. But yeah, so we got a bunch of shit we gonna talk about today. But like I said, first up, we got Michigan and what happened with them boys. So they played Oregon the other day, and then it went into overtime, and Michigan lost by 1. Now, my insights was Xavier Simpson has to get a jumper, bro. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Felt a little parched. Nah, but Xavier Simpson has to get a jumper, bro. I just feel like in order for Michigan to succeed down the line and then playing in March Madness, I just feel like in order for us to have a shot, Xavier Simpson has to develop one. You know what I mean? He got the little sky hook, with either hand, but I just feel like he needs to develop. Now, we have other scorers on the team. We have Livers. That boy a beast, bro. I didn't think too highly of him at first, but that boy a beast. He for real. He a buck. He played 41 minutes just damn near the whole game in college. Only dropped 13, but he came alive in the second half. He was a big boost in the second half run because Michigan actually came back. So, yeah, man, we got to get Livers going. Eli Brooks, I think that's his name, Eli. And then Mo Wagner's little brother is a freshman on our team. He dropped, 21? So, yeah, he's a buck. But, yeah, man, I feel like Michigan has the pieces. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of, them gelling together. Like I said previously, I believe in Coach Juwan Howard's system. And, they'll be all right down the line. Oregon was ranked. I mean, they still are ranked, but, they're a ranked opponent. So I would assume Michigan would run into some difficulty, and Michigan just lost to Illinois, so that's what 3 losses on the season already. So I mean, it's a long season. It's a process, new coaching staff, stuff like that. A lot of things like that can play into a factor like that. Now, my Lakers. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to look up. The Lakers stuff real quick. The Lakers are, bro. Brian and AD. There's just no way. I don't see I don't see somebody beating the Lakers 7 times. And I say that because in order to win a playoff series, you would have to win 4 games. But I mean, let's be real. Any series, I see if the Lakers go down like 3-1 in the series, it's gonna go to 7. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody beating the Lakers. I said 7 times. I'm tripping. I don't see nobody beating the Lakers 4 times. And that's just point blank period. You know what I mean? You got Anthony Davis playing at a tremendous level, leading us in points right now with 27.4 points per game. Now, honestly, I was telling people that I think AD might win MVP. But, the way Harden is playing and Giannis is playing, it's just between those guys, pretty much. And honestly, Luka was putting up MVP type numbers over the course of November and the end of October. Yeah, so, and I feel like AD could win Defensive Player of the Year as well. Yeah, man, I just feel like the Lakers are OP. With the team we have, I feel like we got a bunch of well put together pieces. Put it like that. We got a mixture of veterans. We got young guys that's ready to run. You know what I mean? A lot of that stuff can play into a deep playoff run, and it's all about depth. You know what I mean? I said depth, 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 depth. Y'all know what I'm saying. It plays a factor in having a deep lineup and a deep team. But I noticed in the playoffs, it may just become a 10-man roster, or I mean, not even that. Probably just probably just a 10-man roster, or like 9 or 8. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of guys are playing in the playoffs, but I feel like in order to run deep, injuries happen. So you need guys on the team that's ready to come in, step. You know what I'm saying? And play their role. You know what I mean? But yeah, AD with 2.6 blocks per game, 1.5 steals per game. Definitely, I'm calling it here Defensive Player of the Year. This is me, Curtis Worsham, calling it. AD will win Defensive Player of the Year in episode 2. I'm calling it right now. So when the NBA awards come around, look back at episode 2 of season 1, and you gonna see me calling it basically. You feel me? But yeah, man, my Lakers are stepping right now. We just beat a Miami squad that's tough. Those Miami boys be hooping. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? What can I say? LeBron is a GOAT. You know what I mean? He about to turn, 35 later this month? My birthday is Thursday, December 19th, so y'all might be watching this. I might drop it, Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know. LeBron is turning 35 on December 30th. That man is tough. I don't care how old he get. That man is tough. You know what I'm saying? But, so yeah, man. That's the Lakers. How much LeBron dropping the game right now? LeBron is dropping 25.9 a game as a 34-year-old, bro. Make it make sense. 34 or 30. Make it make sense. He dropping 25 a game. 26 a game. Make it make sense. Switching gears. Yeah, so I was able to interview two of UPrep's finest talents when it comes to putting the ball in the hoop, with that being class of 2020 guard Malcolm Kane and class of 2020 guard Sam Washington. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those boys for taking the time to let me interview them. You know what I mean? And we're going to play those clips right nizza. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm going to edit it. Might not even. Y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, man. They ended up losing to Farmington. I think that's who they played. I don't know. Malcolm told me in the video, but I ended up forgetting. But yeah, they ended up losing. I know it was a close game. I didn't go, but I was seeing like posts on Instagram and stuff. But yeah, man, overall, just basically shout out to those guys, man. Those boys is tough for real, man. Shout out to the UPrep boys, man. Watch out for them for real. I didn't get a chance to say this, but when I was with him, but I feel like Malcolm's biggest the best part of his game is basically just him being in the open floor and seeing the floor, you know what I'm saying, and becoming a facilitator for his teammates. I feel like he gets his teammates involved early, so that way second half he can come out, see what the defense is doing, and then rattle off 20 points, 22 points. You know what I mean? And I meant to tell Sam this as well. I feel like, when I asked him that question, he's matured on the basketball aspect of things. You know what I mean? 2 years ago, 10th grade, you would have asked him, what's his role? He's going to tell you he was that guy. Excuse me. And honestly, he was that guy. We looked to Sam to score the ball. But now he's more like, he's just looking to facilitate players' role. If he scores, he scores. If he, if he gets assists, he gets assists. But, from the little things I've seen from the game, Sam was getting, attacking the lane pretty well. Laying it with both hands, you know what I mean? So, that could be special. That could be very special. But yeah, man, shout out to my UPrep boys, man. Them boys gonna be doing work. But time for Mikey Williams, bro. Mikey Williams is OD. The man dropped 77 points, bro. 70, 77 points, bro. That's not an everyday. That's not an everyday, you know what I'm saying? Not every player can drop 77. I'm gonna tell you that now. You could be the coldest in the city, but depending on who you playing and how they playing you're not gonna drop 77. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. But for him to go out and drop 77 points is OD. Most of his highlights, you know, he was shooting off the dribble threes, dunks, layups. The competition he was playing looked sorry, but I mean, 77 points is 77 points, right? Right. That makes sense, right? You know, because, I mean, that would just make sense to me. I mean, a buck is a buck in my book. But, yeah, man. Shout out to him. If I had to coach against Mikey, bruh, I would have went to probably a boxing one. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you got two players sitting on a box, and you got two players guarding the elbows. And then you got your best defender just chasing him around, guarding him on ball. Wherever he go, you go. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. And then if he scored, he scored. But once I feel like if he had got to around like let's say 25 points, I would start sending multiple bodies at him, making him put it on the floor and dish it to other guys. You know what I'm saying? Let those outcasters beat us. You know what I mean? Let those guys that's not known on his team, force them to beat us. You know what I mean? But talking about Mikey, I started watching him when him and Bronny was teammates when they played on the Blue Chips, and they made some noise. I think they won the championship that year or that summer. I don't know. But just watching Bronny evolve is just like dope to me, man. With his pops being my favorite player, it's kind of like I can sit there and watch Bronny grow and elevate, you know what I mean, and become his own talent, you know what I mean. And that's honestly very special because I'm not sure if you guys watched the game or not, but Sierra Canyon was playing in Ohio against LeBron's alma mater. I think that's how you say it. St. Vincent St. Mary High School, and they were playing in this huge ass arena, sold out. LeBron courtside. I think that was LeBron's first time he actually got to see Bronny play in the regular season, and it turns out that was Bronny's best game. He ended up getting the game with a layup off of a steal. So, yeah, man, just seeing Bronny play is just like dope to me, So it's kind of like it's full circle, you know what I mean? Some things I feel like he can improve at. I mean, he's still a freshman, so I don't expect him to come out and be that guy like how B.J. Boston is for Sierra Kane. You know what I mean? That's not Bronny yet, But he's arrived. Trust and believe he's arrived. So don't sleep on him. And yeah, man. Some things I feel like he could improve at is probably like, let's see, probably his jumper. He has a jumper, but it doesn't hurt anyone to, perfect that jumper. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's pretty much what I got for Bronny, man. Shouts out to Sierra K, man. Y'all boys keep running it up. But one more thing I wanted to touch on, y'all. Have y'all seen how Derrick Rose has been balling, bro? Oh my gosh. Derrick Rose has been going stupid. Flat out stupid. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Derrick Rose has been a bucket. Now, with Reggie Jackson coming back, I don't know who's going to start. I feel like D-Rose should start. Reggie Jackson is a bum. We need to get rid of Andre Drummond, dump his contract, get him out of there. But, I mean, what more can I say, man? Derrick Rose has been nothing but what we needed him to be. The Pistons is currently sitting third in the Central Division with a record of 11-15. I feel like we could have ran off to a better start than that, considering how Blake Griffin came back healthy. Excuse me. Considering the fact that Blake Griffin came back healthy, I feel like we could have made more noise. You know what I mean? But, you know. Now, let me see here. Let me see here. Derrick Rose is currently averaging 16.4 points per game. I feel like that's where we need him to be, if not scoring more, because we need it. Andre Drummond is leading us in points and I think rebounds. Yeah, it was 17.7 and then 16.6. Um, I don't. Honestly, I just feel like the Pistons just need to flush the organization, restart. Um, Last time we won the championship was 04. And I think that's the closest we've been to the finals since, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, 2007. I think it was either the conference finals or semi-conference finals, one of the two. LeBron just straight up destroyed us that year. Because I think, yeah, he rattled off for like 27 straight points against, like, by himself type shit. Like, at the Palace, the Palace, he rattled off for like 27 straight points. Like, that's just OD. Um, Honestly, man, I think we just been terrible with our draft picks, bro. Like, we could have drafted Melo. I know for sure we could have drafted Kemba Walker one year, but we drafted Brandon Knight. So what did that tell you? I don't know who's making these drafts. I think it was Joe Dumars who was making these picks, but yeah, Joe Dumars, you watching this? You need some help, honestly, cause that shit was just ridiculous. But what else? I said something else that I wanted to talk about with y'all, man. Oh, Corey Sanders, bro. If y'all not familiar with Corey Sanders, look him up on YouTube, bro. Corey Sanders was a bucket in high school. He had one of the craziest mixtapes too. Look him up, man. He's a home team hoops legend, like, for real. He ended up going to Rutgers University, and then after that, I'm not for sure if he declared for the draft or not, but I know he did not make it professionally at first. So he ended up going overseas, and then he did something in the G League, and then he went back overseas, I think. But now he's with the Lakeland Magic G League team. I know that's his hometown. He's from Lakeland, Florida. So yeah, man, just shout out to him for staying dedicated. Not just Corey Sanders, Billy Preston too. Billy Preston is now on the same team as LaMelo Ball. That's tough. Billy Preston was also one of those guys that made it and then fell off. Now he's hooping with LaMelo Ball. And Melo is looking like the first overall draft pick next year in the draft. He can't be stopped. As a 6'8" guard, moving and being agile like that, he's excused. Y'all might hear my furnace in the background. I'm not for sure, but just excuse that. But like I was saying, LaMelo Ball is for sure going to be drafted #1 overall pick. There's nobody in the draft that's doing what he's doing. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody moving like that. You feel me? But yeah, man, we got a lot more stuff to talk about. And trust me, episode 3 gonna be lit. I got some bangers on the way, bro. Just stay tuned, man. Keep growing with me, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love and support so far, man. Episode 1 got like 30 views. And I know that might not seem like a lot, man, but for somebody starting off like me, man, I appreciate everything. You know what I mean? Whether you watch it and you close off the video, you still watched. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want you to watch the whole video type shit, but you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love and support that everybody's been showing to my official podcast, Crunch Time with Kurt. I know you got a game Friday, so I might pull up to that, vlog it, get my insights. I don't know. But yeah, man, I appreciate everything that you guys done so far, man. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Get it popping, man. Get it known. You know what I mean? The season is just starting, man. It's only gonna get more lit, bro. I promise. You know what I'm saying? And thank you. That's all I can say is thank you, man. And I keep saying I appreciate everything, but I honestly do. I appreciate everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Always remember, man, strive for greatness. Stay positive. Stay motivated. Keep pushing towards your goals. Don't quit. You know what I'm saying? You never know how close you are, so don't quit, man. Your breakthrough is coming. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, y'all boys take it easy and be safe, man. Episode 2 is a wrap. Like I said, man, shout out to Malcolm and Sam for taking the time, answer a few questions. Episode 2 is a wrap, man. Peace. Alright, what up, y'all? We got 2020 guard Sammy Washington in the building. You alright, bro? You chillin'? Big season coming up. Senior guard, you feel me? What you feel like y'all can improve on this?
Yeah, we started off slow, you feel me, building our chemistry, but I feel like towards the middle of the season, we're going to be taking over, making the playoffs get far. You feel me? Trying to win that thing.
Nah, what's some of your personal goals you feel like?
This year, I really just want to play my role as a team player, pass, assist, get my assist points, and just basically take my team as far as I can. I missed last year, you feel me? So I'm trying to come back and end with a bang.
Hey, y'all, we got transition going on with kids going to class, so if y'all hear them, just talk about that. But what you feel like is your favorite hoop shooter?
Hoop shooter? Kyrie is my favorite player. Every Kyrie with the hardest. I'm gonna say the Sandys or the Packers. I like them. I'm SpongeBob this and I go with the Packers.
What's your favorite player?
Kyrie. He's just a beat, like he's unguardable. You feel me? I try to base my game on him.
Now, what you feel like is your best feature on the court? What you do?
Best feature?
Because if y'all ain't know, I hooped with Sam my 10th grade year. We was on JV. I was tripping on Sam type shit.
What you do? So I'm gonna say this year, I'm gonna say my speed. Actually, I be getting up and down. Like if I'm on my game, I can't be checked like off the dribble. Because I'm perfect most guards.
Well, y'all there, I'm gonna have an exclusive interview with 2020 guard Sammy Washington. Look out for them new Prep boys. Appreciate it, bro. All right, bro. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Crunch Time with Kurt. You know what I'm saying? My official podcast. This is episode 2. I'm in the building with 2020 guard Malcolm Kane. How you doing, Malcolm? You good?
What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
My guy.
Thanks for having me.
So, you know what I'm saying? Big season coming up, senior year. How you feel about it? Any goals you want to reach?
Yeah, man. Definitely the goal is to obviously get the college for free, man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe. My mom don't believe in paying for college.
I feel it.
Man, that's the whole goal. And the state championship, that's the big one, man.
Roll to the Braves.
Yeah, that's the slogan this year, man. Road to the Braves, and that's what we on.
All right, yes, sir. So first game today, y'all playing North Farmington.
West Bloomfield.
West Bloomfield. That's my fault. So how you feel about the first game senior year? You
Yeah,
ready?
man.
You got the guys ready? What's
yeah,
up?
the guy. I mean, it's jitters. I mean, it's mixed emotions, man, because it's the first last game. So people want to really get all they jitters out. But I mean, everybody. This is another game. We're trying to just take it one game at a time. So you know how it go.
Yeah. So I noticed there's not a lot of upperclassmen on the team. It's a lot of freshmen, sophomores.
Yeah, that's our coach, man. Brandon, he don't believe in messing with seniors unless he develops you. You know, so he ain't really believe in bringing in his people. He really want to start from ground up and build them up. So that's why.
Now, let me ask you a question.
So
What's your favorite shooter?
my favorite shoe? Definitely my favorite shooter hooping would probably be Kobe's.
Kobe's
definitely.
Kobe's my favorite shooter.
Yeah.
So I feel like they give you that light grip. You know
Definitely,
what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Quick turns on the court.
Definitely.
Now, let me ask you this question. Who's your favorite player?
Man, that's a good question. I mean, who I watch? I watch Darren Fox.
Yeah, I feel it. He quick
Darren
guard.
Fox.
Quick
Yeah,
guard.
I mean, then I'm trying to, I ain't want to say come up here and cap say Steph Curry, Bron. No, I watch people like who I try to like branch off of or take some game away. Darren Fox, he quick in the open floor, read the defense, feisty on D. So that's what I kind of watch. Try to add some of that to my game.
For sure. Now, what's your best feature about your game?
Yeah,
I feel like you got a shot,
yeah.
but that might not be your best feature.
I mean, yeah. I mean, definitely me. I feel like I'm just My best feature is definitely going to the hole. I mean, because going to the hole, the reason I got a good shot is because people back up off me. Because I go to the hole so much, they don't think I can shoot. That's when I open up the J for them. So at the end of the day, going to the hole open up everything for sure.
Well, y'all, that was it. Exclusive interview with 2020 guard Malcolm Kane. Be on the lookout for my U-Prep boys. They will be hooping this year. You feel me? So shout out to my guys. Appreciate you coming
With your
through.
boy, man.
Yes, sir.
Shows in my nine, iced up in my nine, Amaris with knots.